Morning, everyone. Thanks for staying with us. Joining me this morning is Josiah Bruny, and he is the founder of Music Changing Lives, which is a wonderful incentive program to help reduce the dropout rates here in the Inland Empire. So, Josiah, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you for
Now,
having
this
me.
organization, Music Changing Lives, is just absolutely amazing. And I want you to share with our viewers exactly when you started it and what it's all about.
I founded Music Changing Lives in 2003 as an incentive program to help reduce our community's dropout rate and also to teach kids how to become entrepreneurs in the entertainment industry.
And can you give us a little bit of more details about what the program entails and what you guys do there?
Well, when the kids first come in, we assess them and we find out where their levels of the music career is at. I do an assessment test on them and see if they're in the beginning levels where we need to teach them how to write raps and do their bar count and all that. But if they're advanced, we just put them right into the studio booth and then show them, look, this is what you need. You need to get ASCAP registered to collect all your royalties and publishing, and then we just start recording these kids.
And what are the requirements for these kids to be able to be in this program?
They have to keep at least a 2.5 grade point average because it is an incentive program. In order to stay at $1 a day, our program's only $20 a month, so it's very low for the kids. And as long as they keep that 2.5 grade point average, it'll stay that low. If not, we put them on an hourly rate where we just say, okay, here, you want to record, here's what it costs to record.
And what if the kids can't afford the $20 a month? Are there any scholarships that they can receive?
Yes, we've been blessed with the City of Redlands has offered us a scholarship through the kids for right now. If the parents are under a certain income rate, it'll be totally free. If they're above that income rate, it'll be like $10 a month. And then if they're obviously above that rate, it's only $20 a month again for the parent. So it goes on their income rates.
Okay. And what inspired you to start this program?
Well, I'm an artist myself, and to get into the music industry, it was a lot of groundwork. I started at the bottom working for like Priority Records, doing flyer boys and things like that, posting up posters, getting paid for rolls of film that I brought back as evidence showing that I was actually marketing an artist. So when I wanted to start my own company, nobody showed me like this is the roadmap, and that's what I wanted to give for kids, a roadmap on how to get into the music industry and how to do it to where you own 100% of your company.
So if kids want to join this program, how do they go about doing that?
They can go to our website, musicchanginglives.org, but usually I do a school tour that's entitled The Ignorance Stops Here, and I go out to the Inland Empire schools and I actually do a seminar assembly where I teach them financial literacy and different topics of that nature, and then we find out who wants to be inspiring artists. And from there, we also give them an assessment right on and let them know this is what it's going to take to be in a career of the rap industry, and do you have what it takes?
Yeah, and currently about how many kids do you have enrolled in the program?
It's about 60 kids in the program right now, just in our music program. And in the art program, we got another 60 kids as well.
Oh, so you have an art program. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yes, Art Changing Lives, that's ran by my buddy Christopher Bechtel. Big shout out to you, Chris. One love, man. You're doing your thing. That's an artist that we had on the, I met on the streets. He was a tagger and tagging himself. And I was thinking about creating a cartoon. And so when I seen his work and him in the process of creating that, I asked him to help me create my cartoon. And it's just evolved from that to where now he's teaching and I'm the director of that program for me.
Wow, that's awesome. And so tell me what a typical day is like at the studios. The kids come in and what do they do? Are there classes or do you guys go straight to recording, talking music?
Mondays and Wednesdays we have tutoring for the kids through the America Reads and America Counts program currently. So kids that are below that 2.5 grade point average, we don't just make them do it on their own. I brought in tutors to help them on those days. The kids that don't need help, every day is straight recording. We come in, we may talk about certain topics like the new royalty fees or different companies that are offering online media. We're teaching them about marketing, guerrilla style. So we'll have different topics, but usually it's just really hardcore recording.
And how do you have a certain age limit?
It's 8 to 18 currently right now. So if a kid has talent below 8, I'll still work with them. We don't dumb our kids down. We give them what we would give an adult, and we also help adults as well, so it's just not limited to that. But our main focus is reducing the dropout rate, so currently we're just working with kids from 8 to 18.
And that's great. And so now you have this benefit going on, which is called Love for Haiti. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Well, Love for Haiti was put on by our students, and it started when the devastation of the earthquake back in January 12th. The kids said, I need volunteer hours, we want to help Haiti. And so I was like, okay, let's collect relief items. And we teamed up with CASA, that's Court-Appointed Special Advocates right here in San Bernardino. Big shout out to Cara. And what we did is created a program where it was for the youth. And they set up the relief items, they collected them all. All I did was get them distributed to Haiti. And we just ended that trip in April 28th.
And you guys are still collecting items, so if our viewers would like to donate, how do they go about doing that?
Again, you can just go strictly to our website, musicchanginglives.org, and we have a list of all our relief items that the kids are collecting under the tab Love for Haiti.
Now back to the kids programs. When they record their music, are they making their own CDs, or how does that work?
Well, our independent students that come in are working and creating their own compilation album. These are the kids that are advanced and they have the talent of skill writing and things of that nature. So we're putting on a CD for them where they'll make their own album. The Boys and Girls Club I'm currently working with in Redlands and San Bernardino as well. And these kids are younger, so we're doing cover songs with them. The plan for this is to actually send those cover songs that are good to the artist that they sang that song after. So, for instance, one of the girls did Ave Marie by Beyonce. We'll send that song to Beyonce and say, why don't you sponsor this kid? Even if it's just writing them a letter of encouragement or something of that nature, and get that kid to be sponsored by that artist that they favor.
How fun. That's so wonderful. I'd love to get that, that's like Beyonce writing you a letter saying, keep it up, keep going. That's just awesome.
Imagine.
And so, is there anything else that you would like to add about the program?
We're a result-driven organization. So we're fairly new, being that we were started in 2003. That's only 7 years in the game. So for a nonprofit, it really takes like 15 to 20 years to get your real recognition. But I thank all our sponsors that have come aboard, Citibank, Walmart, CASA, jobbing.com, just to name a few, the Redlands Community Center. We have our own facility now because of these situations and these collaborations that's gone on in the community. So it's a good, heartwarming feel to feel real love coming back to a community to actually change their children. So I thank all my sponsors for that.
Wonderful. And just one more question. Your program is open to all Inland Empire communities, right?
Yes.
So they can come for whatever city and they'll be welcomed.
Exactly.
And it's an after-school program, so typically you guys work
4 to 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So one more time, can you give us our website if any of our viewers would like to join?
Again, the website is musicchanginglives.org, and we're the future. We're here to teach kids you can live beyond your current reality. So get behind us, baby.
All right, Josiah, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
All right, and we will have more for everybody right after the break.